Okay, so this is your lesson for today. We are going to go over 4.1 today. So this, I should switch to my period 3 class. Period 3 or period 5. All right, so here is your lesson today. Today is 3, oh, we already did this one. This was 3, not 30, 0325. Today is 0327. That's the one we're working on today. We're on this one. Okay. Pause it if you need to, so that way I have enough time. All right, next page. Your homework. We did your quiz last class, and your homework will be 03 purple red 0327 additional practice and AFQ for 4.1. And this is due on 0329. It will be just page 90 for your homework today. Again, I'm not concerned with the riddle. You must show your work for the pizzazz worksheets. Okay. All right, so we are going to go jump to page number 40. So this is page 40. I'm going to write up top so you can see it. You don't have to write those down. 032719. How can you calculate the surface area of a cylinder? So our goal is to find the equation for surface area of a cylinder. Okay. A cylinder is by definition a three-dimensional solid whose bases are circles. Okay, so just like a prism, a cylinder looks just like a prism. Instead, its base, this is its base. Okay, instead its bases are circles and not polygons. These are all polygons. These are straight edged. Okay, this is a square. This is a triangle. This one has no edges. It's a circle. But other than that, they are pretty much the same. Okay, so there's our base. Okay, and the part in the middle that connects the two circles, the two bases, this is our lateral surface area. So this is our lateral surface area. Okay. So how does the shape of a cylinder compare to the shape of a prism? I'll let you guys answer these out. I will write them in, and it'll be posted online in your on your notebook page, wherever your notebook is on the Google Classroom. But I'll take some time, pause the video, take about 5 minutes to answer these questions on page 40, and then we'll move on to finding the formula. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video, discuss, and talk about it. Okay. All right, so after pausing the video, this is a net. So a net, if you don't remember, I'm going to put it off here to the side. A net is an unfolded three-dimensional object, 3D object. Okay, so this is like a soup can or a soda can or a jar. If you chop off the top, chop off the bottom, slice it down the center, and open it up, this is what it would look like. Okay, this would represent the base. Okay, this is also a base, which is our circles, and we should already know how to find the area of the base. Okay, so area of base is going to be, just a slightly different color, pi times r squared, or pi times radius. Okay, that is our area of the base. Okay, and that's going to cover all of this section here. So that is the area of the base. and I have 2 of those. So whatever I have to add them up so I get 2 of those area of bases. Now the distance around here, and we saw this earlier, the distance around the circle, let me choose a different color, the distance around the circle is called the circumference. So circumference, okay, and the equation for circumference is going to be pi times diameter, or it can be 2 times pi times radius. 2 times pi times radius. Those are the same thing, okay? Now, if I were to unfold this circumference there, they would match this distance here. Just like the perimeter of the base, the perimeter of the base is our, the perimeter of our base, in this case a circle, is our circumference. So this red line is represented by the circumference, okay? This red line is represented by the circumference, and this is just going to be our height. Actually, I'm going to put on the side some space over here. This is our height, okay? And I'm going to define height as distance, bases, distance, the bases are from one another. Okay, so the distance that the bases are from each other is our height. Okay, so the area of this section here, and I'm going to highlight this in, I think I'm just doing red. Okay, the area of this section here is going to be red times green. Okay, red times green, and in this case it's going to be circumference times height. Okay, so circumference times height. Okay, so this equation is going to be circumference times height. Okay, so that's this area here. That's the red area. The blue area is this section here and this section here. So I need 2 of those. So I'm going to add up all these sections, and this is what we're looking for. So I've got 2 of the bases. So 2 of the bases, which is 2 times pi times radius times radius. I like that one a little bit better. It's easier to type into the calculator. And we have the red section, which is our, I forgot this one, and this red section, which is our lateral surface area. Lateral surface area, I'll abbreviate. Okay, and in this case, our equation is going to be circumference times height. Circumference times height. Okay, so actually I should probably scoot this over a little bit, squeeze it down just a tiny bit. I'll zoom in so we can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna change this, or make this a little bit more clear. So this is gonna be our surface area of a cylinder. That's for both of these. Okay. All right. So I already got this first part. This first part looks good. So I'm going to copy this section here, and I'm gonna rewrite this circumference times height. So the circumference should be pi times, actually I like the radius better. So 2 times pi times radius, that's the circumference, times height. Actually, I use dots, so times height. Okay. And all of that will equal our surface area of a cylinder. Okay. That's our equation. This is the important part of our lesson. Pretty much this right here, if you need to answer your focus question, this is the answer to your focus question right here. Your answer to the focus question is usually an answer to one of the questions that we have. Okay, there it is. Oops, get that out of the way. Okay, so that's the formula that you need. Make sure you write that down. Make sure you have a big star there. Okay. All right, so that is the majority of it. We're gonna skip the other sections if we have, because I'm gonna guess that after you took your quiz, we're not gonna have a lot of time. And your homework is page 90, which will look like this. Okay, oops, wrong page. It'll look like this. Another one of these pizzazz worksheets. Okay, it'll say, why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall? Okay, again, show